Welcome to Bourbon School. I'm Marianne.
And I'm Brian, and today it's going to be our seediest episode ever. See what I did there?
Seediest.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
It's not what you think, guys. We're just going to be reviewing Stagg 24C and D.
I like the D.
Coming right up.
Okay, Brian.
Yes.
You had the good fortune of getting your hands on a Stagg C and D very, very recently.
Correct.
Yes. And can you tell us, where did you get your C from?
The C is from Elma.
Okay.
I got this in their
Their
allocated raffle. I'm not going to say where I got the D from.
Oh, okay.
So
thank you.
But we got it, and here it is. They haven't even been cracked yet. But we figured instead of like breaking this into two reviews, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to
do both.
Try them both.
It's a rainy Saturday, and we're deciding that this is going to be the start of day drinking.
We're in our comfy clothes.
Yes.
I hate these wrappers. It's like there's nothing that sticks out.
Do you want me to work on this one?
Yeah,
while
you
you're
work
working
on that one.
One, go.
Okay, so that took longer than it should have. We've got the remnants of our battle here.
It was a battle that we almost lost.
Yeah. Those, okay, so first thing I will say, Buffalo Trace fixed that situation. Because
Buffalo Trace is watching.
Yeah, of course. And the way you open these is terrible. Okay, so let's get into them now. The last review we did, the B, we liked the A much better.
Okay.
And I remember very distinctly that the thing I said about the A was that it was the flavors were very muddled. It there was nothing really distinct. It was kind of just like bourbon.
Okay.
Like, So we're trying the C first. Now the C is 128.9 proof.
That's hot.
It is hot. And so I know, do you want me to like influence your thing on it?
No.
Okay. I have already had somebody report to me about this a little bit. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to feel the same way, but.
Who's the somebody?
Brian Fisher.
Okay.
Oh, it smells great.
It smells really good, and it is not very ethanol-y at all. Not at all.
I mean, you could definitely, there's ethanol, but it's got the very nice, like, fruity cherry nose.
For sure. Yeah, smells good. All right,
really,
I'm going.
Smells great. All right, yeah, I'm going in.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yowza, that is good. Okay, so I just got a crazy note at the end.
Okay.
Coffee. Chocolatey coffee. Cocoa. Like
so that. I want to taste it again, but I got super sweet and fruity up front. My mid was bitter.
Oh.
And then it finished very buttery.
Okay.
Like buttery caramel.
Okay. I'm not getting any of those notes. Well, wait a minute. That's not true. I also got a fruity, sweet flavor on the start. I didn't have anything in the middle, but I'm telling you, it ended with like a cocoa coffee. What is that? Like a mocha? That's what
mocha?
They call. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting in the end. Also, I have to tell you, that was wonderful. I got a great Kentucky hug on that one. It was really good.
It drinks hot, but not like fire.
No, it's
like
not burning my face off.
It's a pleasant heat that it has to it. It's a heat that's very well smoothed out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that bitterness. The second sip, I got the bitterness again.
No bitter.
Like my whole mid palate was bitter, and then it finished like the aroma I had left in my mouth after it was gone was like a buttery caramel.
Okay.
So I mean, I think it's good.
Yeah.
I do not like that middle.
No.
Middle
And
aspect of it.
Bob Chesborough and I were having a conversation about this on Facebook. Join us, please, in our Facebook group, Bourbon School Community. And we were just discussing how our palates have kind of diverged just a little bit. He has been enjoying more of a bitter finish on things, and for me, it's still not at all my thing. And so I would be very not interested in this if I could get that bitter finish. I'm not getting that at all.
So for me, I can describe the whole ride. It goes from like a cherry vanilla Coke to kind of a bitter mid palate to a buttery caramel.
Okay.
And I don't think it's bad. That bitterness puts me off a little bit.
Okay.
But I don't think it's bad. We'll come back to it and give them both grades.
Absolutely.
But let's get into the D.
Come on, can I do one? I have to do one. You know I love getting into the D.
My. Okay.
Okay.
So there's D.
All right.
Now
I took
D.
some water.
D is actually a little lower proof,
Okay.
I think. D is 127.4. So it is about 1 proof point lower.
Okay. Interesting, because this one, see if you can smell it. 1 proof.
This one smells more ethanol.
You got
for
it.
Sure.
You got
there
it.
is less notes to get out of the nose because there's more ethanol happening.
100%.
For sure.
And that's
For
it.
sure.
You said it's a proof point lower, so I find that very interesting.
It's a proof point
lower.
lower, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. But
is.
it definitely, I feel like you're getting a little more. I'm trying to keep this straight on the little table here.
It's okay.
I'm so terrible at the mirror
It's
thing.
fine. It's fine. People don't care that much.
Okay.
That much.
Let us know in the comments if you care. All right. Definitely more ethanol, not as much of that cherry or anything like that. Let's see here.
It's totally different. Totally different.
Oh, wow. Totally different.
Yep.
Hot. See, to me, that is drinking way hotter, especially along the sides of my tongue. It's like lighten it up. Ooh.
Okay, so now for this one, I'm not getting any sweetness on the palate. I did interestingly.
It's much less sweet.
Yes.
It's definitely like a more drying effect
Absolutely.
on your palate, for sure.
I'm getting a banana brulee kind of flavor on this
Ooh.
one.
Okay.
With a very, very bitter finish. And the bitter finish is actually going up my nose. And this did not burn. I did not get a hug out of this one at all. It's very two note for me. Like there's a start and a finish here. There's nothing in the middle.
See, I'm not getting the Kentucky hug, but my palate's getting more of a burn. Like I'm getting more of a burn on my tongue, but I'm not getting it as much going down my gullet.
I find that very interesting because it smelled way hotter than the C, but it's drinking less hot.
I'm going to try it again.
Okay.
My initial feeling is it's not quite as interesting as the C.
No, I like the C.
The C has more going on.
The C I like it very much better. That is not correct grammar.
Yeah. This reminds me more of, first of all, it's got a lot of drier notes. Like when people say things like leather and tobacco, that to me is that's what this is leaning more towards.
Sure.
And definitely more of a drying effect on your palate and much less interesting than the C for me.
Absolutely. I'm getting, like I said, I'm going to say it again because it was still there, that banana brulee with like baking spices.
Yeah. All right,
and it's very dry. Very, very dry.
Let's take a break. We'll taste it a few more times off camera, and then we'll come back and kind of give our
Sounds
grades.
good.
Okay, so we're back, and we tasted it a couple more times. I think we are in agreement on kind of what we're getting off them for the most part. I think we're getting some different notes.
Definitely different notes today.
But
that's not surprising.
Yeah. No, I just think, but I think our overall impressions are very similar.
Very similar.
Why don't you go through, tell us about the C and the D for you.
Okay, so to recap, that C is very sweet, had no ethanol on the nose. It drank very fruity and sweet to start, and for me it ended like a mocha coffee. It was really good, and I don't like mocha coffee. I don't drink coffee. This was really, really good.
Okay.
And the D smelled much more on the nose. It had a lot more ethanol. It went down very bitter for me. Like I said, it had that banana brulee flavor with those baking spices and ended very, very bitter.
Okay. So,
neither were bad. I'm sorry,
no,
excuse me.
But it's funny because I think we feel the same about which one we like better, but we are getting different notes for sure.
Crazy.
So for me, the C, super sweet, like you said. I still got it's like a cherry vanilla Coke. Like that's the only way I can describe the front of it.
Yep.
I still got a little bit of the bitterness. It kind of subdued after a couple more sips.
Okay.
And I still get that buttery caramel on the back.
Okay.
This one.
That was on the C.
That was the C.
Okay.
The D for me is definitely much, much drier. It leans more towards like a tobacco note. It's definitely not as sweet. I still had a very nice warm vanilla flavor in my mouth after it was gone.
Okay.
It was different than this on the end, but the finish on this and what's left on my palate and in kind of the aromas left was very nice warm vanilla. It actually made me kind of look at it again and be like, this is a little better than I originally thought.
Okay.
But I think I'm with you that I think the C for me is the better
Overall,
of the
it's
two.
better.
So you're going to give them a grade?
Yeah, I will. So my C, I gave a B+.
Okay.
And the D, I'm going to give a B-. They're
Okay.
both very good bourbons. They're very, very good. But I really, really like that C a lot better.
Yeah, I'm going to give the C an A-. I'm going to give the D a B+. I don't think there's, for me, a whole lot separating them. The C hits my sweet tooth, and that's why I like that better.
Understood.
And I really like that caramel, that buttered caramel kind of flavor that you have at the end.
Sure.
So I would put the C slightly above the D. I still think the D is better. I think both of them are better than the B.
I can't remember
And
the B.
I remember distinctly the B, but I think we need to do maybe a blind with all four.
I think that would be fun.
And really try to decide, because I can't remember much about the A.
Guess what? I propose that we do a blind with all three of us because we have those new mic stands. And we do a Stagg blind with the three of us.
I was going to say, that's a lot of Stagg to pour in one
It's
sitting.
okay.
Though.
We could do it. We're tough. We got this.
All right. But I think...
There was one more thing I wanted to say really fast. Just why I didn't give it an A.
Oh.
And even an A-. I really reserve that A grade, even an A- for something that I think is like spectacular.
And for me, the C might be one of the better bourbons I've had this year.
There you go.
Like, so that's why I put it in A. I think that C is the total package. It gives you a little bit of everything, and it's a really nice bourbon. The D's not far behind. I think the fact that I'm a sweet tooth makes this one suffer a little bit.
Yeah,
that's all.
Makes sense to me.
All right. Let us know what you guys think of the Stagg batches this year. All four, A, B, C, and D. We'll come back down the road, maybe in a few weeks, and we'll do a blind with all four to really determine which one we think is the best one. I am interested in it.
Me too. And I think Lauren would really enjoy this too. Let us know if you'd like to see a blind with all three of us.
All three of us at the table drinking some Stagg.
I think that'll be fun.
All right, guys, if you liked the video, please make sure you like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell for notifications.
So you never miss another episode of Bourbon School. I am cheersing with C.
With the C, absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.